Hey there, friends and enemies. JoPaWrites here again, and today we start to answer the question, is the day before actually real? As we got the final trailer, as well as an updated release date that I'm going to talk about, and some other information to go over. Let's check out the trailer first, and I'm going to give my thoughts.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic
It looks clean here.
open-world survival. Artfully
I do like
developed
the
by
environments.
Fantastic, and brought to you by the publisher Mytona. The open world of The Day Before is beautiful and richly detailed.
Very much
Set in the
Division
present day
vibes
on the U.S. East Coast, following a deadly
with
pandemic.
zombies. New Fortune City.
The game begins after you are rescued by the survivors of the Woodbury colony, your new refuge and safe home.
From now on, the doors of Woodbury will always be open to you.
But first, you will create your unique character.
Pretty solid overall.
Select a
Nothing to complain
personality,
about. Better than I was
choose a gender,
anticipating.
and customize
For sure.
every detail. Immersing yourself in our vision of post-apocalyptic America.
Okay, pretty
Woodbury
standard stuff there.
survivors are working to rebuild the community, constantly needing supplies, building materials, and various items.
So that's going to be
Your
the
main
crux of the
task
game, it
is
looks
to
like.
bring as much valuable loot as possible, and in return, you'll be rewarded with the local
Okay,
currency.
Tarkov-like
known as
looting
Woodbury
system, it looks
coins.
like.
Who the hell needs your junk?
Keep track
Their
of your
facial
health,
animations are
hunger,
interesting.
and thirst indicators.
So you got hunger and
Remember,
thirst issues.
Dangers are everywhere here.
Not a whole lot of zombies in
Ranging
this
from
trailer
vicious
besides
infected
these
to other
cinematic stuff.
players who are ready
There's a little
to take
bit.
everything from you. We've designed
Again,
survival in
gunplay
this
looks
world
a
to be
little bit
thrilling
Tarkov-like.
experience. The weapons, which can be modified, are made with maximum realism
Okay.
to ensure that
So
combat
the
remains
realism
deep
part
and
is gonna
engaging
make
at
it.
all times.
I don't know what the
Each
desire
weapon
is to
boasts unique
snag new weapons outside of
characteristics,
just a
as
couple
well as
options,
realistic
but
reload
maybe
and
it's just the
recoil
upgrades
mechanics.
that you're gonna want.
Completing various community tasks
Oh, we got
also
tablets.
presents an opportunity to earn Woodbury coins.
Well, who do I see here? How's it going, my friends?
Woodbury coins can be exchanged for ammo, from regular to armor-piercing,
Okay.
weapons, protective equipment, backpacks, food, drinks, and medicines. Spa access to relax, and
Huh.
a gym to work
Nice. I don't know what the point of the
Safeguard
gym
your
is, but the spa
accumulated
looks
items
interesting.
by storing them in secure storage. Exchange Woodbury coins for cars to swiftly collect loot and
Oh,
access
I was not
distant,
anticipating
hard-to-reach
that.
locations. You will receive your own ranch, where you can purchase and upgrade houses,
Okay.
as well as install furniture
That's a
and
W.
decorations.
I'm not a designer of any type, but I like that a lot because you can expand upon that in like future updates.
Welcome to the next generation of post-apocalyptic MMO
Okay.
open world survival games like
Not a
never
whole lot
before.
of actual gunplay or
Immerse
anything.
yourself in The Day Before.
The Day Before, early access December 7.
Okay, so some things to know about early access. It's going to be Steam only. The game is back up on Steam now. It has been delayed to December 7th with no firm release date officially announced either. They say they want to make the game the best that they possibly can. They won the name the day before in a kind of custody battle of sorts. So they are able to keep the name, which is a good thing for them. And overall, I find it fascinating that this game is more real than I anticipated when I was first seeing some of the past stuff. It felt like they had made a cinematic trailer. They had promised all these things. Everything looked really good. And then after that, there was a lot of radio silence and not a lot of actual substance to the game. And now it looks like there are some features in there that are very interesting. Having your farm where you can customize and make your own place is very cool. Having it so you can upgrade the location makes it so like eventually you could do essentially like community events. For example, if everyone collects a certain amount of certain materials, you all turn them in and the base itself gets an upgrade, or you earn some reward over time. I do wonder about, because of the kind of hyper realism of the weapons, whether there's going to be enough variety there to keep it fun and entertaining. But knowing that there are cars definitely changes things around a little bit. I'll be fascinated how that works out, if you're able to just drive them around the city or whatever the case may be, or if they're limited to certain paths. I also would like to know how heavily populated the city is. That's something that we'll learn once early access does hit. Whether it's how many zombies there are at each location, if you have to play really slow and quiet, how many actual PvP enemies there are floating around, whether you can choose like what section of the city to go in. There's still a lot of questions out there, and I'll be fascinated to see once early access launches how much there is to do, how exciting the stuff actually is, because this all looks good, but there's still a lot of question marks in my personal opinion. Unfortunately, if you play on console, you won't be able to play until early access is over and the game fully launches. So if the game launches into early access in a rough state, then it might be quite some time before we actually see it launching in full. And the other issue is that you are going to see a lot of content being made for the game right away. And it'll be interesting to see how it lasts over the course of time, because Tarkov is not a game that really translates well to YouTube. It does well for intense moments with the right streamers for Twitch, but I'd be very fascinated to see how overall the content is for this game. If there's secrets, if there's harder content you can make guides for, all that kind of good stuff. Fascinated. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more of the day before content. I'll definitely be checking it out, and I'm really fascinated to see how this all goes down, because I am blown away by what we've seen today. I was not expecting it. I was expecting a much longer delay as well. I was thinking sometime into next year, but I'm really kind of glad that it's not, because we'll get hands-on with this for sure. Anyway, my name is JoPa. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later.